the urgency behind Social Security letters that are arriving right now for some beneficiaries, and why you may want to act fast if you do receive one of these letters. It's all highlighted very clearly right here in this press release out of the Social Security Administration, and I will pop this up on the screen here for you in just a second so you can see exactly what they're talking about, who is going to be getting one of these very important letters, why you may want to act very quickly as highlighted right here, as your time is very limited and your options are also very limited. I'll share with you all the details about this, and I'll pop up this press release here in just a second. Now, I think you recognize this much if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now. First off, I've been here for you every single day, keeping you posted on all these different changes in live streams, in videos like this. We've seen a lot of different changes independently out of Social Security so far this year. We've seen a ton of press releases, all of these different changes, as well as recommendations out of DOJ, as well as the administration on how Social Security could be changing. We've seen some different remarks out of federal judges and the courts on Social Security. It's been a very interesting year when it comes down to it. However, Social Security is also reinstating some old rules that are also impacting a bunch of beneficiaries, primarily SSDI and SSI beneficiaries. Now, it's not all encompassing just those beneficiaries, but mostly the individuals getting these letters right here, again, highlighted in this press release, are those individuals receiving SSDI and SSI benefits, as well as retirement, spousal, survivors, but certainly the concentration is SSDI and SSI. All right, so anyway, I want to point this out for you here quickly. I've been receiving a number of questions about this over the last few weeks here. I want to break it all down for you because things have changed in a massive, massive way. It's very confusing navigating this time right now. And again, it is my dedication to be here for you, to help you navigate this, to understand what's going on here. And again, do whatever I possibly can in live streams or in videos like this to help you through all this. I get it. It's very confusing. Anyway, let's pop up this press release right here, right now. You can see along and follow along and see what they're saying here. Now, I want to be fair with you. This press release was released in the beginning of March. Now, obviously, we're well beyond that right now. However, it still stands as of right now with what they mentioned here. Now, there's a couple key lines that I want to point out for you down toward the bottom of the press release. This is in regards to the reinstatement of the 100% garnishment in the event somebody is overpaid and that money is not recollected by Social Security in the form of a payment within the 30 days that somebody is given from the time that they receive an overpayment letter. Now remember, back at the end of March, in fact, March 28th, it all went into effect, the 100% reinstatement of the overpayments from Social Security, right? So basically what happens is anybody that gets a letter, one of these letters, this coveted letter that we're all talking about here, anybody that receives one of these letters, March 28th or after, which is where we are now, right? We're well beyond March 28th right now as I film this video, okay? But so if anybody gets a new notification or new indication of an overpayment from the Social Security Administration, as in you get a letter that says that we've overpaid you by X dollars and we're giving you 30 days to pay it back. That's a rough situation, okay? The urgency behind this is what they indicate at the bottom of this press release here, okay? Basically, they're sending out these letters notifying people of these changes, and anybody that is informed of an overpayment, you get a couple options here. Number one, you get 30 days to pay it back, okay? Here's what I want to say. Well, let me give you my recommendation or just my opinion on that here in a little while. I won't throw that in right here. Let's wait a minute on that. But anyway, basically you have this option, which is you can file an appeal, you can file for a waiver, or you get 30 days to pay it back. Or the other option is you do nothing and they just take your money, okay? I guess you have four options. File an appeal, file for a waiver, pay the money back, or do nothing and they just take your money, okay? Those are your options, okay? Anyway, I would not recommend the latter, but by all means, if you want to, go for it. It's totally up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Okay, so here's why it's so urgent on this. You only get a specified amount of time where you can file for an appeal or file for a waiver, okay? Here's what I would recommend. And again, I don't want to tell you what to do. That is not my style. I'm not here to tell you, but if I can give one little quick recommendation, which is if you file for an appeal or you file for a waiver, as long as that is in the works, they will delay the collection of that money. So we know how Social Security works, right? Are they fast or slow? Quick little trivia question. Is Social Security fast or slow? Let's all say it together. Slow. Yeah, slow. They're as slow as mud, right? Is that even a thing? Slow as molasses. Maybe that's what I wanted to say. They're as slow as a turtle, right? They're very, very slow. My point is, take advantage of their slowness, right? Take advantage. Exploit their slowness. My point is, if you get an overpayment letter, file an appeal, file for a waiver, whatever it is. As long as that is in the works and you've filed for that, they will have no progression as far as garnishment of your benefits or collection of those benefits while that appeal is being considered or while the waiver is being considered. They will basically halt all that. My point is, you could have potentially months worth of dragging this out, procrastinating on this, and pushing the inevitable out, possibly a few months here until they come up with a decision on what they're going to do moving forward with your specific case. Okay, so that's one benefit of that. Another benefit could be they could potentially wipe it all away and say, you're right, it's not your fault, it's our fault, we blew it, and we're not going to have you pay it back, okay? That's another really good thing. But again, you've got to act quickly in the event that you receive a letter, because if you sit on the letter for 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year, good luck. You have no leverage anymore. They're going to say, tough luck, pay it back, right? Okay, so please act very quickly on this and why it's so urgent about this. Now, another option could be is maybe they reduce the recovery rate. They work with you and say, hey, we understand if we take all of your benefits, it's going to put you in a really bad financial situation. They could reduce the recovery rate from maybe 100%, maybe down to a smaller percentage point, okay? They could possibly even reduce the total amount that you owe. Let's say you owe $10,000. Maybe they come together and say, hey, because of these other circumstances, maybe we'll only recover $5,000. Again, that's just an example I'm giving you right there, okay? So there's a bunch of different options here, but time is of the essence if you do receive one of these letters indicated within this press release from Social Security. If you wait, you lose, okay? If you act fast, that is who win. Well, I shouldn't say win because it's not guaranteed, but I'm saying the chances of getting an optimal outcome is way better off if you act quickly versus if you procrastinate. Please don't be like me. I'm a procrastinator. Not a good, at least I was in school. As an adult, I'm honestly a lot better about it. But in school, oh man, if you wanted to see a procrastinator, I should have had a shirt on every day saying, King Procrastinator. That was literally me in school. Anyway, okay, my point is, please don't be like that. Act quickly in the event of this letter. Now, I don't want to scare anybody. I say this all the time. I'm not here to scare anybody. I'm not here to instill fear in anybody. That's not my style. But rather, I want to inform and educate and just keep you posted on what's going on, because this is a real thing that's going on. And the reinstatement of the 100% garnishments is unfortunately going to hurt a lot of people going forward. They send out these letters. The vast majority of people that are overpaid are unfortunately SSDI and SSI beneficiaries, and with the 100% reinstatement of the garnishments, that's going to hurt a lot. Now, I've mentioned this before in other videos, so let me say it really quickly. SSI beneficiaries, you are not at 100%. SSI remains at 10%, okay? However, SSDI, I'm going to be fair with you, you're fair game for 100%. Retirement, survivors, spousal, all these other benefits, again, you're fair game for 100% reinstatement of the garnishment, okay? Just want to make that very clear. I know that sounds harsh, but that's the reality of what's going on and this change out of Social Security, okay? So please, if you happen to get one of these letters, I cross my fingers and I hope and I pray that nobody here in this community gets an overpayment letter. Unfortunately, I'm not that ignorant. I might be kind of ignorant, but I'm not that ignorant, okay? I totally recognize that is... that's just not the case. A lot of people here are going to be getting these overpayment letters. Not everybody. I do not want to instill fear. I do not want anybody to be worried about this. Please do not be worried about it. If you happen to receive one of these, just know your options. Please exercise your options. You have options, and just please exercise that, okay? I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. I hope this helps better understand this, and I hope this puts a little bit of urgency into why these letters are vitally important. If you receive one, please act quickly. So important to save yourself a huge headache, save your benefit, save yourself a ton of money from them coming in and just taking it. If you do nothing, by the way, last note here, if you do nothing, if you do no thing, I guess that's the same thing, okay? If you do nothing, they will automatically take your benefit. they'll just automatically take it. Okay, you've got no recourse at that point. Okay, hope this helps you. Otherwise, if you want further certainty, if you want clarity, if you want a lack of frustration and confusion, if you're turning 65, if you're retiring, if you're moving across state lines or county lines, if you have a Medicare supplement, otherwise known as a Medigap plan, right now in 2025, please call the phone number on your screen. That'll connect you with a dedicated Medicare team of trusted advisors. We've been working with them for a few months now. They're absolutely incredible, helping a ton of you here in this community, getting better coverages, better plans, better savings, saving a ton of money. They're helping tons of you here in the community. Well over 1,000 of you, actually rapidly approaching 2,000 people here in this community have already called them and connected with them, getting necessary help completely 100% for free. So if you're enrolling in Medicare, again, if you have anything going on with Medicare, Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Medicare Part D plans, initial enrollment into Medicare, Medicare Advantage, if that's the route you want to take, there's a lot of options out there. Please connect with a trusted advisor. They are working on your behalf every single day with those of you here in this community to help you navigate Medicare. It is massively confusing. Please allow somebody to help you 100% for free. They don't have some hidden agenda. In fact, they are the leading advisors in the country. You don't become the leading advisor in the country by having, having ill intentions or doing something that's bad. No, absolutely not. You become the leader in the country by doing the right thing. And that's literally what they're doing and why they're the leaders in this space. Absolutely incredible what they're doing out there. Please call them. Please do not be like my parents and try to hack it out yourself. Bad idea. I love my parents. I would do anything for my parents, but they did the wrong thing by trying to do it themselves last year when they turned 65. It was just a mess. We still laugh about it today because how much of a mess it was. Anyway, please write the phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. Please call them. They're waiting to talk to you. Absolutely incredible team, very professional, very knowledgeable, and extremely helpful. And hopefully you'll get to be like a bunch of other people here in the community that have saved a ton of money by calling them. Anyway, thank you so much. Otherwise, like I said, write it down. Now, let me ask you a huge favor. Who do you know? I know you know a few people. We all know a few people who are turning 65, retiring, enrolling in Medicare, anything like that. Please think of those people, 1, 2, 3 people, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, co-workers, anybody that you know that is in this position. Please share that phone number with them. Help them save themselves a huge headache and a ton of confusion. Otherwise, just thank you so much for being here. Please, if you're new here, if you've not done so, please subscribe. 100% free. Consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. I'm here for you every single day. Otherwise, share the video. Big share button down below. Check out the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand-selected for you down below in the description. We're popping up on your screen here in just a minute. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, have a good one. Thank you so much for being here, and I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video or in the next live stream. Until then.